This is a Valley News Live Storm Team Weather Alert.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli here in the Valley News Live Weather Center. Continuing coverage on the winter storm that is making its way through. We're going to start off with the tower cams and our Valley News Live Storm Skycam network shot. This is at the Dakota Magic Casino, I-29 at the North and South Dakota border. They've had several hours of heavy wet snow along with lots of wind and low visibility. This is how it looks in that direction. We have a couple of cameras now in Fargo. It does not look as bad as it did an hour ago. This is our Luther Family Ford weather camera looking at I-29 at 32nd Avenue. And as you can see, the roads are snow covered, and at times we are seeing less than a mile visibility with the snow flying around in Fargo. But as of right now, it looks a little slippery but passable, especially on the interstate. And here's our tower cam from just outside our building looking at I-94 at University Avenue, and we are still seeing that the roads are snow covered but passable as of right now. We do have some information on the weather alerts. We had a couple of counties that were taken out of the winter storm warning and downgraded to a winter weather advisory. These include Benson and Ramsey County into the Devil's Lake Basin. Also, Cavalier and Pembina County have been downgraded from a winter storm warning to a winter weather advisory. The snow will be lighter in the Devil's Lake Basin and the counties that border Canada. Everybody else, as you can see with the red on this map, is still in a winter storm warning. All these alerts are until noon tomorrow. Let's take a look at the radar right now. And there it is, the heavy and steady snow overspreading most of the viewing area, with the exception of those counties that border Canada. We are seeing a dry slat working into portions of Lakes Country. So if you're just off to the south and east of Fergus Falls, some lighter snowfall accumulation out where you are as of right now. But the heaviest and steadiest snow has been in a line from Fargo to Carrington, points off to the south toward the South Dakota border. In our viewing area, Ellendale, Oaks, Gwinner have received a lot of snow. The most snow has fallen across Brown County in South Dakota. You can see the darker blues on this map. There's that band that just made its way through the Fargo area over the past hour, now moving into Valley City, eventually going to hit Jamestown, going to hit points off to the north of I-94 with low visibility and heavy wet snow. But most of us across the region in a line from, say, Devil's Lake and Thief River Falls to Bemidji, points off to the south, getting some heavy snow as of right now. Temperatures across the region look like this. We are seeing heavy wet snow because of the temperatures into the upper 20s and lower 30s right now. And wind speeds across the region, now not as bad as we have seen it during past blizzards, but still causing some blowing snow. We don't think that blowing snow is going to be that big of an issue. Just some reduced visibilities for today. Wind speeds around the region are between 20 and some places 40 miles per hour. Let's talk about the visibility as of right now. The lowest visibility is right now in the southern half of our viewing area. Most stations are reporting less than 2 mile visibility. Where you see the yellows on the map, that's less than 1 mile visibility. So from, say, the Fargo area, points off to the south, the tans on the map are less than a quarter mile visibility. So the worst visibility now south of Jamestown, Valley City, especially into the Oaks and Gwinner area. And we're seeing areas of low visibility from Wahpeton, Detroit Lakes, and points off to the south. We do have a travel alert issued for southeastern and northeastern North Dakota. No travel advisories across the region, but officials are saying not to travel if you don't have to with that travel alert. Also, on the here's the latest from Hector International Airport. We do have a flight from Phoenix to and from Fargo has been canceled. Flight from Chicago delayed at least 2.5 hours. We had a flight from Minneapolis that was delayed because they had a little bit of icing over the Minneapolis airport. It is on its way, should land in the next hour or so. And a flight from Denver is delayed. Good news, the flight from Dallas is on its way and should land a little early. So we'll be keeping, we know it's a busy travel time, so we'll be keeping our eyes on Hector National Airport. Here's the hour-by-hour forecast. Heavy, wet snow and temperatures into the upper 20s and lower 30s as we go through the afternoon and evening and through the overnight Saturday into Sunday. Now, the system is a little further south and a little faster than we thought it would be, so it's out of here between 6 and 10 tomorrow, and we actually could see some sunshine before it sets on your Sunday, but with a very brisk northerly wind, temperatures falling back into the teens as we dig out for the day tomorrow. Snowfall potential still looks like this. Most of us getting 6 to 12 inches, maybe on the lower end of that into Lakes Country because of dry slot in that area, but also into the southern valleys. Some of us could get isolated areas of 12 to 18 inches and a steep drop-off in snowfall amounts as you make your way from the Grand Forks, Thief River Falls, Bemidji area and points off to the north, 3 to 6 inches up in that direction. In some areas near the Canadian border and north of Devil's Lake through Sunday morning could only pick up a trace 2-3 inches. We'll keep you updated as we go through the afternoon. Our next weather update should be at halftime of the soccer game coming up. We will not be interrupting the soccer game. We will try to cut in during halftime of that. And Nathan Hopper will be here as we go through the afternoon and evening. Until then, back to regular programming.
This has been a Valley News Live Storm Team Weather Alert. For continued coverage, join the Storm Team online or download the Valley News Live Weather app.